Hello, YouTube, and all my VSG people. My name is Kelly, also known as Just Getting Her Done. I'll explain what the GIST stands for in a moment, but I'm going to get to my stats right now. I am 45 years old as of this past Sunday. 45. I'm 5'6". My highest recorded weight was 270 pounds, and that was at my doctor's office, so I'm assuming their scales are correct. Currently, as of this morning, I'm 249 pounds, and the weight loss, sort of my pre-op weight loss, was done for a lot of reasons outside of what a lot of VSGers are doing it. I'll get to that in a moment. I did a keto diet, which is, for those who are not familiar with it, is kind of like primal diet, or I can't remember the other one, but it's higher fats, medium proteins, low carbs, definitely low carb. The higher fats are good fats, avocados, olive oils, coconut oils, really good stuff. Get your body pumping, get you into a state of ketosis, thus the name keto diet. Some of my background, I've always been kind of a big girl. Not as a child. I didn't actually start to gain weight until into my adult life. I've kind of gone up and down over the years. I've lost, I've gained, I've lost, I've gained. So my metabolism is pretty screwed up. I never really considered weight loss surgery because I knew I could always lose it. Back in 2003-ish, I went on to Atkins, lost 90 pounds, maintained that weight for quite a while. Got down to about 170, maintained it for a while, and in 2012 had back surgery. Had to have back surgery, have 8 screws and 2 rods put in my back. Was down for the count for a while. I'd gotten a really bad staph infection. Put on the weight, quit smoking. Definitely put on the weight after quit smoking. When they tell you you quit smoking, you put on weight, you definitely put on weight. I went from about 176 up to about almost 200 in the course of a year. And then over the last couple of years, since about 2013, I got to my highest recorded weight of 270. I truly felt like I got over 270, but may have fluctuated a little bit in between there. And I'm down to 249, and I haven't seen 249 in at least a year. The reason for my vertical sleeve gastrectomy is not for weight loss, although I'm ecstatic that it's going to happen because of the vertical sleeve. My reasoning is, in October of last year, I woke up very early in the morning, about 3 a.m., and a little graphic, but was vomiting blood. Filled my toilet with blood. My husband called an ambulance, and my blood pressure had gotten down to 76/47. Incredibly low. My husband said I was as white as a ghost. I didn't want to go, but it's a good thing I did. When I got to the emergency room, they actually thought I had ruptured in the stomach, I can't think of the word, an ulcer in my stomach. When they did the scope, they found a tumor in my stomach. After getting a CAT scan and a whole bunch of things done, they found that the tumor was 15 centimeters. Very large. We're talking grapefruit size. 3 of the 15 centimeters was on the inside of my stomach. The other 12 centimeters was resting on the outside of my stomach. So I was put on chemo, a low-dose chemo, which is called Gleevec, which is great for these tumors. They really reduce them pretty rapidly. And in 6 months, it had reduced it by half. My last checkup, another CT scan was done, and it hadn't reduced at all since the last one. So my doctor has decided that a gastric sleeve needs to be performed. Now, initially when the tumor was found, he was worried that my entire stomach had to be removed, and I was freaking out. I'm like, no, I'm a cook by profession, and I'm a foodie to heart. I love to eat, and my weight has absolutely shown it. And immediately was so upset because my initial thought was, oh no, I can't eat like I used to eat, and I'm so upset. But over the time that since this has occurred, I've come to terms with I'm just gonna have to deal with it. And I picked up some things that I've been on YouTube like crazy watching people that have had the gastric sleeve. And I've seen some products, and I actually picked up some things from the vitamin shop the other day. Picked up 2 of the Isopures, which is so fondly referred to from some VSGers as Isopuke. I did try it. It's not great. Tolerable. I can drink it. I picked up a few protein packs and some bariatric vitamins. And I'm hoping that my surgery is going to be like a lot of the gastric sleeve surgeries by using the scopes to get it out. He wants to avoid cutting me from my sternum to my belly button to get this tumor out. Hopefully it'll be able to be pulled out through the larger incision that's going to be made with the scope. So that's my background, and the GIST, get her done, the GIST stands for gastrointestinal stromal tumor, and I'm just getting her done. I'm just gonna have to get her done. I'm thrilled to be part of this community. I just need to have people in my life that have gone through it, can give me advice. My surgery is tomorrow, and I've been really reluctant to do a video, and I'm not really sure why. I guess, I don't know why. But here I am, I'm doing my video, and I'm hoping that my video can help anybody else who may be having the gastric sleeve for that purpose, for the gastrointestinal stromal purposes. I'm thrilled to get it because I totally could lose some weight, need to lose some weight. So, I'm going to try to get my daughter to videotape me tomorrow, maybe later on in the day, and see how I'm doing. Depending on how I'm doing will depend on how much I will do a video. If not, I'm definitely going to do one a couple of days later, maybe after I get home. It just depends on how invasive the surgery is going to be. So I'd like to keep statistics going and things going, and just be part of the VSG community. So I think I'll just go ahead and say adios to everybody, and I'm nervous, terribly nervous. So, alright, VSGers, hopefully I'll give you an update in a few days, and hopefully you'll accept me in the community.